Welcome to the bathroom.
Oh,
Hi guys.
oh man,
I'm
I've been
feeling
holding this in for
great.
about 10 hours.
10 horas.
I swear, Hyun, if we get like halfway through the episode and you're like, I need to go pee, you have no excuse this time.
I actually might have to go pee later, but you know,
Oh my god.
that's why we're here today.
Yes, you can just pee right here.
Urinal
hello
stream,
everybody.
let's go.
Urinal stream. Oh, yes, piss time, piss time.
It's
Yeah, we're all
time.
What
pissing
are
today,
we doing?
guys.
Except me.
What, wait, is that the chat over there pissing too?
Yeah, the chat's pissing with us.
Yo, why is the chat so caked up and thick though? Like, Jesus Christ. What are you guys doing over there, dude?
More than one guy, that's it.
That's
Yeah,
insane.
I don't know, they look kind of flat to me.
Their collective piss.
We pissing!
Guys, hey, stay over there, Chad. Hey, don't come
Yo, they're
over
crossing
here.
streams.
They're crossing street. I knew they would.
Oh man. How do we start? I forget how to do this.
I have no idea how to start these things anymore.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know.
let's just stand here and just piss for like the next 2 hours.
Yes, that sounds good. I have so much in me.
That's so much
Oh,
fun.
you're telling me.
Well, you took up the stall, man.
Well, because I don't have to piss, I have to go number 2.
How are you that
Well,
tall, by the way? What the hell's going on?
Yeah,
I
oh
can
my
see your
god,
feet.
you're so tall.
Oh, I'm standing on my tippy toes.
Okay. I didn't know your feet made you 3 or 4 feet taller.
Oh, for real.
All right, wait.
It's just
Hey,
physics.
I'm not saying I'm looking, but like, dude, Hatena's stream is so dark. Dude, this guy is dehydrated. Man. You gotta drink some more water.
Please drink some water.
Brother,
It's
please.
it's
You are
just an
dehydrated.
illusion. It's a trick on the eyes. Everything's fine. It's so.
It looks great.
It's so yellow. It's so yellow, guys.
That's disgusting. Yeah, stay
You
over
need to take
there.
your
bro.
vitamins. That's what that is.
Yeah, I think-
you
yeah,
need
you
to
need to
mind
take
your
some D3.
business. Are you looking at my thing?
Yes, I am! Yes, I
Oh,
am!
come on, man. Keep your eyes to yourself. We're in a public restroom.
No one's here, I promise, I think.
Well, the entirety of chat is here, and that's, already
True,
56
true.
people.
And they are facing us directly. They're actually
Yeah.
shooting. They're looking straight down the barrel here.
So I said
They're
Dojocast
not
gets
tilted
canceled.
at all. By the way, not tilted at all.
Hey, this is
Alright.
the only podcast where we can actually stream in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Hey, let's go.
If
And you know
anyone
why?
else tried to do
I was
this,
about to say.
it would be over.
Exactly. None of this is real, you guys. Hey, don't worry about it. It's
At
all a
least
cartoon.
To your knowledge, it's not real.
Dude, how chat is standing is like if a toddler walked in by themselves. What are you guys doing? They just stand there staring at us.
they're
We have
pissing
to, like,
too.
pretend
Look
it's
at
not
their
there.
urinal.
Oh, I can see the stream.
Yeah, they had a little stream going.
I feel like it's a toddler walks in and is just pointing at us. What are you doing? Why are you doing?
It looks like you
You think
poked a
they-
hole in them, and then now they're like leaking.
You think they've pulled their pants all the way down to their ankles?
It's at their ankles
Oh, yeah.
from outside.
Just
They
bare
did it
butt.
from
Just
outside.
stick it out.
Yeah. Oh man. Well,
Alright,
we have a couple things to announce real quick. I have to turn my fan
Hooray!
off. Background noise. But we have a couple things to announce, so I'm going to pause the music real quick. Me,
Yes.
Stone, and Loonstar have not seen this. Hyun literally gave this to me and was like, "Don't watch it." So we're gonna
Yeah,
see
wait,
this.
wait. Can you full screen it? Can you full screen it?
I can make it larger.
Make it large. Make it large.
Yes.
Jarvis,
Trust me,
Channel.
it's worth it. It's worth it.
I will make it large. Okay, are we all ready?
Wait, it's
I
cropped
gotta
too.
set
Wait, it's
it.
cropped.
I'm ready.
It's cropped.
It's cropped barely. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do the
okay,
thing,
okay,
do the
Alright,
thing.
no more shut up. Alright, no more shut up.
Yeah.
Alright, we ready? We ready? Okay.
Yeah,
Here we
yeah.
go.
No! I'm just messing go.
Wait, do you want us to react or not?
Oh wait. Don't, wait. Should we see the chat too? Should we have the chat up?
Oh yeah. I'll bring chat up here.
Oh,
Okay,
actually,
just in
hang
the
on.
middle of the
Okay.
screen.
Pissing all over
If
the
you
screen.
give me a
No, just leave it-
second.
uh,
No, if
Actually,
you give me a
no, it's
second,
fine.
I'm gonna duplicate this so I can edit it without ruining everything. How about that?
You're edging us
Okay.
right now.
Nice.
Okay. And then I'm
Alright,
gonna
activate it.
delete us, so we're gone.
What?
We're no
Oh.
more. We're done
Who
pissing.
gave you this power? What the hell?
Who am
Okay.
I? Who are you?
And now this goes here.
I feel deleted.
And this goes there.
Oh.
And then this goes here. All right,
Yeah.
and now we're good.
let's
Okay.
go.
Okay.
Live
We
production.
clearly planned ahead, everybody.
Yes, sir.
All right,
All right,
here we go.
Professionals.
In 3, 2, 1. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. I'm gonna raise it just a teeny bit.
What?
Yay!
That was so cool, bro.
How'd you like
Look at
that?
that.
Wow.
All right. So yes, you guys, the Chosen One tournament will be concluded on November 1st. That is the official date now. And just now, I put these posters live on the Dojo shop, and there's only 20 of them, okay? You know why? Because they're really big and they're metal. They're metal posters, and it's going to be challenge shipping these out. So I only made 20 just to test the waters. There's there's a video. Yeah. Does it have audio?
It can.
Yeah, you put the audio.
Okay.
Hey guys, I'm just taking a quick little video just so I can show you the quality of this poster. I mean, That's it me, is by the way. huge. That's me talking.
Thank
Freaking 16 by
you.
24 inches. Here's a little Lego for scale. Here's a Sharpie for scale. I mean, it's a huge poster, you guys. I mean, you can hang this on your wall. Just to prove that it's metal. That is metal. It's a metal poster.
It's like the most fun video I've ever
Doesn't
seen.
crinkle.
I love the silly sound.
So you can hang this anywhere and it'll last forever. All right. Good luck. There's only 20 of these guys, so yeah, good luck whoever gets it. Here's a SIG too if you want it. You don't need to have that, but I'll do it for you if you want it.
Wow.
All right.
So cool, dude. I wish I could have one. But I also
So
don't know
that's
where
the
I'd put it.
posters. It's live right now, so you guys can purchase it if you want to support the tournament. As you know, this tournament is full of copyright strikes, so we're not monetizing any of this besides the prize pool that's going to the animators. So if you do want to support the actual tournament, then yes, feel free to buy a poster. And I believe if you scroll down, Hatena, I think the light up keychains are back in stock as well.
Oh wow.
There's only
Yes.
12. There's only 12 left.
Oh man.
So yeah, that's very limited stock. You
Tariffs
guys.
got you crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, those are on sale again, you guys. So if you missed it, you can pick it up as well. I think that's it. I think that's it.
How much you want to bet by the time of this in like the next hour it's already sold out?
Yeah.
I doubt it. I mean, like, who watches this anyways? Like, no one watches this goddamn stream.
84 people
Yeah,
watching.
we're literally in a bathroom pissing. That's the podcast. Is we're us pissing.
Hey man, this is quality content.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
We're providing our own streaming service.
Ooh.
Hey, high five!
Get it?
High five! High five!
Yeah.
High five!
Anyway.
I get the joke.
Good joke. I like that.
All right. Also, I forgot I named this scene that we're on currently pissing. This is awesome. Anywho,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Where do we go from there?
Did we have like an icebreaker or something?
We're already 13 minutes into this, or not 13. We're like 12 minutes. We're in this.
We're in it, dude.
I think
We're
we
here.
just hop into the main discussion. And if we
Well,
want
what's the
to talk about
topic?
stuff later.
Yeah, let's
About
start with the
why
topic.
projects are failing. Oh, and I had a banger alternate title, but this one is just more clickbaity, so it won. But you'll never get to know it unless I don't know what's the fun goal. 2 likes. If we get 2 likes,
We're at
2
10.
likes. You heard it, chat.
if we get 2 more likes.
Okay.
Figure it out.
Okay. No. Anyway, I've been thinking lately about the reality of finishing large-scaled projects, such as a movie or a large collab that maybe I may be in over my head on. But it also happened to go hand in hand with the Chosen One tournament that just wrapped up, and how a lot of people weren't able to finish. So it kind of feels like it's the perfect opportunity to talk about it. Yeah, I don't know. You
I
guys
mean,
wanna
like,
spearhead it? You know way more about that than I do.
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys were at the preliminary judging stream, which was a couple of days ago. That was on the Dojo Discord. We had like a live stage, and we looked at all the parts submitted, literally every single one, and that took over 15 hours. That was I've never streamed quote unquote for that long in years, you guys, but it was really fun.
Rookie numbers.
But the total amount of submitted parts was 55, I believe.
Oh wow.
But at the same time, I was kind of surprised because there were a lot of dropouts. And I think that's just because, I mean, yes, there's real life. People have to, work. They got school. They got jobs. They got family, friends. But I don't know. It had me kind of wondering, because yes, this year's prize pool, it was the biggest of all of Dojo history, right? Over $22,000 in prize pool money. People had 6 months to do it, and we still had a ton of dropouts, right? So that was pretty surprising, and I did want to kind of talk about that because I don't think it's like the incentive is the issue. I think it's just like maybe it's something else, Is it just the fact that big projects are just really scary to finish? Is it the organization, or could it be like any one of those things like put together?
Yeah, I wonder if there's some of those participants who weren't able to finish that are here in chat with us and they can give their own insights.
Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah.
But,
Yes.
I mean, my assumption is personal lives can get in the way a lot. Real jobs tend to take priority over money that you can't even guarantee that you're gonna win. So it could just be a priority issue.
Yeah,
and I feel like the larger these kinds of events get, the more people you're going to have drop out, because there's just so many factors that you can't compensate for.
Yeah, I think another common comment that I noticed was like people comparing themselves to other people, and they kind of lose hope, and they're like, "Oh, what's the point, anyways? This guy's gonna take the prize," and then they just drop out, which was interesting, because there are there are gonna be 8 winners, quote unquote, that all receive prize money. So it's not like it's just all going to one person, right?
Yeah.
I will say.
there was a... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, I will say, like, touching on that, like, I think a big part, like, I was originally, like, I was thinking about joining because, like, I had a character already in mind that I never, like, did anything with, and, like, I had, like, I planned out and everything, but, like, I think just a general, like, I think motivation was a very big key factor in why, like, or at least I think that some people would drop out. It was the main reason for me because, I mean, of course I was busy with other things like college and, like, school stuff and work, but I think motivation wise, I couldn't bring myself to do it. Like, I feel like if I were to do it, it wouldn't have turned out as good as if I wanted to do it.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot
But
of
everyone's
people comment that it was a self-confidence issue, like they didn't think they were.
Yeah, I
good
think so
enough, or...
too. Yeah. A lot of
Yeah.
people think that way, especially when it comes to like a tournament. Which is why I'm kind of feeling next year we don't do a tournament kind of thing, but we do like something else that doesn't have people feeling that way. Because I think that was like the most common feeling that people were having is they didn't feel confident in their abilities, so they didn't want to try.
Maybe
When
the scope is so big and there's so
Yeah.
many people.
I mean, yeah, it's intimidating.
Yeah, it is super intimidating. Like with this much money on the line, I feel like the higher the prize pool, the more intimidating it actually is. Which was like kind of like a double-edged sword if you think about it.
Yeah. I was gonna add that from my experience, for whatever reason, when it comes to, I don't know if it's animation itself or stick figure animation or maybe just art in general, money is not really the best motivator when it comes to actually completing large scale projects if the money isn't guaranteed. Heck, even if the money is guaranteed, like for a job, it's still incredibly difficult to complete a large scale project. And if you pair that with the lack of confidence by comparing yourself to other people that are going to be animating, I think that's like a really, really powerful combination. Like you have to finish any project, you have to like be excited and determined. I feel like drive and excitement more than anything else is your key to success, or at least the foundation required to complete a large scale. Like the details of everything else out how you mechanically get that done is really important, but like the foundation of it is you have to have that exciting feeling within yourself, whether the project is driving it or some other external factor. But like if it's scary and difficult at the same time, then it's going to be really, really, really difficult, even if the money is insane to complete it.
Sorry, I just saw Loons. I just heard Loonstar hiccup and his head just popped out.
My bad, guy.
Oh man. I also saw someone said in chat, and I didn't catch her name. My apologies, but I also saw this the same exact thing, like right before the deadline was up in the Dojo Discord, where someone's entry had completely corrupted.
Oh, I saw that. That was so
Yeah.
sad.
No,
Because they didn't have any backups
bro.
in their like. I think they had like a previous one before, but it like lacked so much of the progress that they had made.
Wait, they were working off one project file?
I don't know. That's what I assumed from reading the messages.
Okay, I feel sorry for whoever that is, but honestly, if you were working off of one project file, not off of Dropbox or Google Drive, honestly, if it corrupts, that is 100% your fault.
Yeah. I
That's
mean, like,
crazy.
I agree, but I feel bad
That
saying
is
that.
crazy.
But
dude.
yeah, no, 100% have backups. I have
There
a
has to
whole
be.
system myself. Whenever I work on anything, like at least once every 2 weeks, I'm backing everything up to at least one other
Yeah.
place.
I mean, like just like at the end of the day, like when you finish animating, just save as, and then you just put another number on the back of it. It's so easy. It's like
Yeah.
it takes like 2
Well,
seconds. It can save your
it
life,
also
like literally.
it also takes up space. You know, some people might not have a PC or storage that has that much extra space. But there's always
Honestly,
options. Like
yeah.
Google Drive gives you 15 gigabytes free. Just drop it there every
Yeah.
now and then.
Yeah.
Even Discord is like a good temporary option. Like I wouldn't
Oh, yeah.
rely on it for like permanent storage, but it's good
Mm.
just for like temporary backups.
Yeah,
You
like I
can
have
even-
my own private server just for myself.
You can
good
even
idea.
just buy flash drives for super cheap that are like 1 or 2 terabytes just for like a project like this where you're like, okay, this is going to be 6 months long, massive giga project I'm working on. It probably would be worth 20 or 30 bucks to buy just for the solo
Yeah.
project, you know, where you can where space is now no longer going to be an issue infinitely, and you just save
Yeah.
everything for the project just to that one flash drive, you know. But that does suck
Damn.
either way. Like I
Yeah.
think the only reason why we're
Yeah.
giving this advice is each one of us has had a scenario where we've been there.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yep.
I've
It
definitely
Yeah,
been
no,
there.
my
Literally
first
happened
Flash
to every single
collab.
one of us.
Yeah, my first Flash
Yeah.
collab, I was working off of one file and then it corrupted. And I had to start everything over.
Mhm.
It's like, okay, the crazy thing with me is I don't think I've ever actually had a file corrupt on me. Like not that I remember at least.
You're one of the
And
lucky
I'm like
ones.
so terrified of it actually happening that I like literally like if I like sometimes I get the feeling of like I feel like I should back this up and then I back it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're smart.
Just like-
you're
yeah.
a smart one. It's
Like, as soon
happened
as
to
I-
me many,
Mhm.
many times.
Oh yeah, like
Of
as soon
course,
as
history.
something like, you know, takes longer than like I was expecting or just takes like a good amount of time to create, I'm like I'm going to back this up just in case.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
think
oh, go ahead.
I think us growing up animating on Flash 8
Yeah.
like gave us the muscle memory to save as because Flash
Yeah.
8 would crash so often. It's
It
crazy.
would crash a lot.
It never really
And then it
crashed
also
for
would
me,
strip
though.
profile.
It hasn't crashed for me in a while.
You guys have better computers.
That's,
I guess,
Think
yeah.
about that also. The
I learned
program
it-
might be the same, but our computers were distinctly
Oh
worse
yeah,
for sure.
for sure.
I remember when I was animating, like when I was a kid, right? I was taking a break from animation, just looking at my monitor, eating a sandwich, and then literally did not push any buttons. It just disappears in front of my eyes. Like the window, like it just goes to desktop
Yeah.
while I'm eating. I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
just
You
stunned.
just
Like,
stop chewing. I was like, wait, what happened?
Yeah, I remember the day it happened. I was like,
Oh man.
what?
I remember I would
You
do
know,
like Flash. Here you go.
You know, I forget what video it was. I think it was something John might have said, or someone else, but it was like the quote was something along the lines of, "If Flash crashes, it's just the animation gods telling you can do better," and that
That was
motivates
me.
me
Oh
every
my
time.
That was
Yeah.
me. That
Did
was
you
me,
say
dude.
that? Did you
Yeah,
say
Stop.
that?
100% me.
Oh, dude, that has
Because
gotten
that
me
happened
through
to me.
so many crashes.
And it's like 99% of the time your redo is better. It is
I
better.
know.
Like
No,
I
it's
100% stand
real.
behind that.
That is, yeah, that is.
I didn't know that was you, dude. That is legit. Like, that has actually gotten me through so many projects that I just considered quitting entirely. I had put one project aside for like 6 months and only got back to it because of that quote.
Dude, I had to come up with it was like a self-preservation because it was the only way I was going to talk myself off the ledge when it was happening like so many different various times to me working on different things. Because I would get that panic moment of like, oh my god, like I feel like I just lost like half my day,
Yeah.
and I don't know what to do with this feeling, and then I would inevitably just redo it. And after that beating me over the head enough times, I'm like, well, now I know that I just get that initial rush of like panic that it crashed, and I just go, whatever. What I'm about to do is gonna be better anyways, and I just like, and then I can push forward. But
Unless it corrupts.
self-preservation
But
yeah, yeah, exactly.
that's why you make backups, though.
Yep.
It all ties back into each other.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Oh, pardon me. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm
Um,
through.
But yeah,
Dude, I remember.
I think. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Who, me?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Sorry, we're like three people started talking at once.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say real quick, like this is completely off topic, but like I remember like there was like this glitch like that would happen where if I went to the library in Flash 8 with my tablet pen, like it would just close. Like for like no reason. Anyways.
No, that happens to me. That happens
Yeah,
to me
like-
with Flash 8.
Yeah.
With
Yeah,
Flash 8,
that used to happen to me. I think it's because of my drivers, but
Yep, it is.
No,
then it
like
stopped happening.
I literally can't use Flash 8 anymore because it's not just the library. If I just hover my pen over the Flash 8 stage, it
Oh,
closes.
yeah.
I don't know why it does it.
Oh yeah.
Because you're
No,
touching 2006 with 2025, and it's like, ah!
yeah. I mean that is unfortunately it. It's just such an ancient song. Like it's a great software, but it's just so old, and now Adobe has ruined it.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh.
But
I don't know. I'm trying to read through chat and see what they all say, but it's more or less the same consensus. It's lack of either. It can come to lack of motivation as well as what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you can either be
motivation's
you're having
so
issues with
big.
file management, or your files crashing, corrupting, etc., or it's a lack of confidence, or it's a lack of motivation. So
yeah.
I don't know. Motivation, it can be a tricky one because sometimes that's just art block, and that feels like the one thing you can't overcome to most artists.
Yeah. That was my thing. I feel like
Yeah.
motivation is like the biggest like struggle and why I can't really like do anything big, like even like besides Chosen, but just like big in general. Like that's why that's like the hardest thing I find about like starting projects. Just like continuing it.
Oh my god, someone in
Speaking-
chat
I feel like-
also just said
Yeah.
scope mismanagement too, and that's real. And scope
Yeah,
creep,
making
the
things bigger
the
and
opposite of that is scope creep.
Yeah.
What's that?
Scope
Things are getting
creep,
bigger and bigger.
yeah, scope creep is rock paper scissors collab, where it was supposed to be a simple collab, and now I've essentially turned it into a short film.
I've never had that. It was always the opposite for me.
Where it's like something's complicated and you just make it simple.
Yeah, I have like big ideas, but then like I very quickly realize it's not realistic, so that I have to simplify it a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
What about you guys?
this is something that happens with Alan a lot. With Alan Becker, wow. Where he's he started trying to write episodes with like a 3 or 4 minute mark in mind, because he knows he's gonna add too much, and then it's gonna end up being like 10-12 minutes, like tripling the original goal.
Yeah, what happens if that happens? Do you guys just have to do it anyways and just let it run longer, or do you have to cut it down?
For Alan Becker, he's kind of compensated so that he can scope creep a little bit, because he underestimates intentionally how much an episode is going to do, and then it inevitably always goes over that, and then we're already kind of ready for that. So he's kind of like automatically adjusted to it in a weird way.
I see.
And then for rock paper scissors, it was just like logically, I should not be adding a cutscene in between each track, and an intro and an outro and a big, epic sequence here and there.
I'm still confused on what the actual scope creep is on rock paper scissors, because like you said, it's like a full blown story, but like I just don't know what story you can put in a rock paper scissors collab.
Like, me either.
So
Help!
random.
That's my problem.
Oh, it's
Get it.
Is that a
It's
secret, or can you tell us that?
I mean, it's not really a secret. I have been streaming the progress of it, actually, because I want people to see the behind the scenes of how to manage a project of this scale. And it has been so intimidating that I put it off for a while and worked on a bunch of other projects. But now I'm dedicated to get it finished by Stick Figure Day, this upcoming February. There's a lot of work to do, and I'm gonna need a lot of extra help and hands if I want to do that. but I have yet to get to that point. But as for the story, I don't want to spoil all the details for those of you who don't want spoilers, but it is a cautionary tale about gambling, and I think it's really cool. Wow. It's fully voice acted. I'm creating entirely original characters, and maybe the silliest part of it all is, like the MCU.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm doing that, but for collabs.
You talking about like Iron Man, the like freaking Iron Man scene?
Bro's Marvel.
Okay, it's not exactly the MCU, but like, so Stuntman 3 was kind of my first attempt. Here, let me pull that one up, because that one I can't show. But Stuntman 3 was my first kind of attempt at building a story into a collab and having it make sense. Stuntman 3. Yeah. But it wasn't like necessary to, pay that much attention to in order to enjoy the collab. What if I pull it up here? I mean, yeah, you get a whole story of this camera, or the cameraman as we call him, trying to escape the studio, essentially. And then only in the very ending track does this guy come in to retrieve him and get him out of there. Hang on, there he is. Oh, it's so poorly drawn. But that's
is it Keanu Reeves?
Yes.
It could be, yeah.
Holy shit.
But then it's like a manhunt kind of thing where they're trying to get him back, and I don't know. It's a little complicated, but it was my first time trying out like a proper story in a collab, and I have taken this to the next level where this character, at least the old guy in the end here, is going to be a prominent character in the cutscenes for Rock Paper Scissors. The tricky part is making the story make sense with everyone else's entries. And my excuse for this collab was, it's just a production, so everything here is like faked and visual effects and all that. Which, you get all that as well from seeing all these characters behind the scenes that show up later in the collab, all the props and everything as well.
I like that.
Rock, Paper, Scissors, though, it's going to be... I hope I can sell it, and I don't want to spoil it again. But if you want to see more production stuff like behind the scenes, like, I don't know, it's like a proper production scale where I've completed concept art for the environment. I have Neon helping me out with the backgrounds, and then I'm hopefully gonna have like one or two other animators to help out with animating specific characters. But it's trying to tie everything in to the same universe that, I don't know. It'll be tough, but I'm looking forward to it because it's going to open up more storytelling opportunities. Because no one's really done this sort of thing before with collabs, and I feel like there's opportunities there, but it's just going to be a little difficult to pull off.
I mean, I love all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, yeah, like Hatena's been doing collabs for so many years now.
Yeah.
But they've always just kind of followed the same ideas, and then you got a sequel every once in a while.
Oh yeah.
I thought this was just going to be another sequel as well, but like, I like the plot twists of doing something different and something that you haven't done before.
Yeah.
Because it keeps it fresh.
Yeah, and I hope to even include other collabs that aren't mine into the universe somehow, so I can provide others an opportunity to use other characters canonically in their story. The logistics of that I have yet to figure out, and we'll see if it even works. But
yeah,
I mean, I like it though. Like even with the past collabs that we've done, the Dojo's Got Talent.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, it's not the best animated collab in the world. It's not the most... I mean, it doesn't have the crazy story or anything, but it's like completely different from what we've done before, right?
Oh, yeah.
And that made it super fun to do. Yeah, exactly. And, like, that's the thing about trying new ideas. It's always a risk, and you never know what it's going to turn out to be because you have so many different people making completely different things that you don't know what they're going to do at the end.
Mhm.
But I don't know. So far, it worked out pretty well for us.
Yeah, I mean,
Even with was it? Oh, yeah, go ahead.
oh no, go ahead.
No, I forgot. No, you went.
Dang, sorry. Well, I mean, these ones are a little easier though, because they're not like revolving around any kind of story.
Yeah.
It was difficult to figure this one out, but we did a whole episode on this one. I thought someone in chat asked if we can get an in-depth analysis of the story behind the Bing Bong Ball collab.
Yes.
The lore is insane for the Bing Bong.
Oh, yeah.
Bubble right.
No, there's so many hints and clues in here. Someone's gonna have to make an analysis video to figure it
There's
out.
like an ARG 17 like Easter eggs like.
No, I mean I'm still gonna be doing collabs like this, where they're very much so not story oriented, and they're just there to have fun.
Bing Bong was fun, dude.
Oh my god,
I
it was
like
so
it.
fun. I mean, this
I don't
has
even know
become
why it was
my,
fun.
This has become my second most viewed video on my channel,
So I'm talking about, baby.
and it surpassed
With good
Meme
reason.
Dream. It surpassed Meme Dream. Which,
Hey.
any video that does that is great in my books. My god.
I have an idea. This goes back to the Chosen One tournament and to help alleviate confidence issues in people.
Yeah.
And maybe this is a good idea, maybe it's a bad idea, I don't know. But what if, hear me out, what if the prize pool was evenly distributed amongst a certain top, like top 10, top 15? Because then, I don't know if it's reasonable, but let's say if I'm an animator and I know Joe Schmo's going to be in it and he's a professional animator, and immediately I'm like, well, I'm definitely not going to beat that guy. And immediately like keeps pushing me and pegs me down. Then I hear another guy and another guy are also really, really good. And I'm like, oh my God, there's no way, dude. I don't stand a chance. But if it's like a spread out amongst the top, top 10, top 15, then I might be like, hey, well, I think I could still shoot for that. I think I'll still get into that. You know what I mean?
No, but it is spread out. It's spread out. Top 8, I think. They all get a percentage of the pool.
Oh, okay.
But we might have to expand on that if we. Because I agree. Because a lot of people were
It's less
intimidated,
scary.
but maybe top 8 is not big enough, encompassing, I guess.
Yeah. Because
But
that might
I don't
help
know.
one part of it, you know?
At the same time, I feel like there's a better way to do it in a way that's, I don't know, like that's not a top kind of thing. Maybe based on score or something. I'm not sure. Could be also another way to do it. But yeah, I don't know. It's just it's a good thing to do these things and then just take notes on it for the future, and then like the next events will be even better because that's what it was like. I mean, like looking at this tournament compared to the last tournament is like so much more organized and a lot better in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't even seen most of the submissions myself.
I
but
keep
I'm looking
watching
forward
them.
to it.
Watching them. They're
Yeah.
so
Really
they
good.
they get better. Like I don't know that anyone else is gonna watch them as many times as I will, but some like a lot of them are really really good, right? But I
Yeah.
found that in re-watching them, that I started to like them even more, and I think that's kind of rare, for me at least. In I don't know, more than just one animation. Like usually if I'm into an animation at a time, I'll rewatch it over and over and over again. But it's usually only like one or two that are really gonna grip me like that. But there's a whole swath of like 10 to 15 of these that I'm finding myself watching 2 or 3 times, 4 times,
Yeah,
and
same
they're
here.
getting better.
They say oh man, there's like because when I was doing the preliminaries, I honestly set my bar like pretty like mediocre ish, because I didn't think I would watch something that like actually like give me goosebumps in a sense. But
Yeah,
like, there
yeah.
was a few that actually did give me goosebumps, which is kind of crazy, because like I'm old now, right? Like I don't really care about a lot of things
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah. I've seen some shit, man.
Yeah, like I've seen a lot of animations, you know, but like, you know, yeah, this year was pretty surprising to me. So I think you guys will really enjoy the top entries for sure.
Well,
I
I'm
think
curious.
epic is the theme
Shit.
for a lot of these.
Sorry,
Go
I'm
ahead.
curious, chat. How many of you just decided not to participate solely because of how, or for one reason or another? Maybe it be because it was too intimidating that you just ultimately decided not to. Or did you get close to doing it at one point? You started some stuff and then just gave up early on. You know,
That was me.
I'm curious to see. Yeah, like Loonstar.
If that didn't happen to you, don't feel bad because I was the same way.
I think a good big chunk of people just never started. Is
Yeah,
is
I
that wrong
agree
to
with
think
that.
that way?
I feel like it, yeah.
There were
I
a
can do a
few
poll.
that like. Oh yeah, we should do a poll. We should do a poll.
Yeah, I'm doing
There were a
poll right
few that like legit just couldn't finish. But I think most people were like excited in the beginning, but they just never ended up starting.
Yes
Or maybe
no?
like they made their character and then like that's about it, I think.
If you wanted to participate, did you start? Try that. Didn't even participate, just worked on my RHG demo. Yeah, that was, I think that was me. I think I had like some intention to maybe try and participate, but I had and still have so many projects on my plate that I figured adding another one on there wouldn't be very good. So yeah, we're getting mostly no.
Well, okay, mostly no. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people just couldn't start, and I think that's pretty telling of like knowing how to start a big project. You know,
Mm-hmm.
because there are some basic things that you should do, and that would help a lot. Keeping you on track.
Yeah. Yeah. When I started working on my movie Gravity, I never tackled anything to that scale before. And so where I really messed up in starting a project of that scale was I just wanted to get right into the meat of it as soon as possible. So I skipped pretty much all pre-production and just went right into animation. And already started, recruiting a bunch of animators. And looking back, that was a terrible idea. I wish I'd spent a little more time on, actually writing the thing, building concept art, writing the whole script and detailing the characters, revisions. It's not fun. Pre-production normally is just the worst part of production, but especially when you're working with more people or the larger your projects get, the more necessary it becomes in order to keep everything organized and maintained, and also helps prevent scope creep to some degree.
That's why I think I think for collabs, it's like 90% pre-production. Like when you're starting a big collab, right?
Oh yeah.
It's all about the setup, what you want people to do, making the files, writing all the directions, and thinking of all the possibilities of how people are not going to read the rules, and like compensating for that.
Yep.
And then like at the very, very, very end is when you have all that hype built up, is when you like release the floodgates, and then you just have people focus on the animation because that's what they're excited about, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
But then if there's like any issues or like I guess hiccups along that road, people lose their motivation like really quick, like super quick.
And I really believe that motivation is like the absolute key ingredient.
Yeah. That's why Doors, you know, the Doors collab, I think people only had 2 weeks to animate their parts, right?
Well, they had 2 weeks, and then it got another 2-week extension. But yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, that's like super short window if you really think about it for a collab.
Oh,
I was about to say,
Right.
because I saw some people making like multiple parts in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they all did that in the span of
was
2
like
weeks.
wasn't it? 2 weeks?
It was originally
Ball collab.
2 weeks. Ball
Yeah.
collab was that was 2 weeks, no extension.
It's 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I
that
feel
turned
like-
out.
Because
Yeah.
excitement is still strong, and the idea is still fresh, and people are excited because they know other people are doing it, so it keeps that motivation high. And you basically, it's like a gas tank. You only have so long with that meter being that high, and you have to kind of make sure it has a soft landing to the finish, utilizing that motivation. Because if the motivation runs out and you're nowhere near the finish line, then you don't have a project.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think, God, what was the collab I hosted recently that oh yeah, it was rock paper scissors actually. The deadline was the deadline was like, I mean, well, it finished over a year ago, but it was like a month, maybe a little longer. And that caused, you know, I had seen a lot of people's work in progress parts in the server, and there was some incredible stuff happening, but because the deadline was too long, they ended up gaining the mentality of like, oh, I have plenty of time to finish this, and then they either forgot about it, or because the deadline was so long, their scope grew and grew, and they wanted to do more and more, inevitably leading them to just not
That's
be able to
true.
finish. So I feel like
'Cause-
2 weeks.
'cause-
2 weeks really is the sweet spot.
It really is.
Wait, you bring up a good point because like the people themselves can power scope, or was it the scope? Was it
Scope creep. Scope
Scope
creep.
creep themselves. So if you have like 30 people in a collab scope creeping, but like each in a different way, that's like I can see how that can be like disastrous.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I've learned in any type of collab that I've hosted is however many people have signed up or you think are going to participate, knock at least a third of that off, because that amount of people are most likely not going to finish.
Correct.
Yeah.
Because that happens, you know. You don't want to limit their creativity, and you don't want to put too many rules in, so you kind of just have to let them learn that for themselves.
And it's either going to work out or it won't.
Yeah.
You know, that's just the gist of it.
Yeah.
They're going to figure it out, and it's going to be the right fit, or it's just not for whatever reason of whatever's going on in their life, or if they run out of motivation or whatever it is. So, you know, can't bully people. Except that, actually, no, I'm wrong. Like, bullying works really good for me.
Oh yeah.
It works really good on me.
I get
You're like,
bullied.
you
Like,
have to
dude.
do this. And I'm like, okay, I do.
No.
It's
Well,
going to be
okay.
late, but I'm going to do it.
So I'm bringing up RPS again because it feels like a great parallel. But I have, I think, 22 more extra participants making their entries because I needed extra filler entries. I have a calendar with all of their deadlines that they set themselves, so that way I can keep them accountable for it. And it's not something that I go to them like every other day and being like, hey, how's progress? Like, they're not my employees. They're doing this fully on their own, and if they wish to stop, they're more than welcome to. But like, I find it incredibly helpful to just remind them of the project every now and then. And for some of them, it will help keep them accountable, and for some of them, they have just actually forgotten. And you know, they've promised you that they're going to do something.
Wait,
and
that's smart
different
though.
people.
yeah.
I
So
like that. So you have them set the date themselves, and then you literally just come back to them on that day.
Yep. No, I
That
mean,
works
I
can
like
pull
that.
up I can pull up my calendar right now. I can show you all everyone's deadline.
Oh my god. Okay, chat. If you don't know, if you don't know about Hatena's freaking obsessive organization,
Like
it's
OCD,
actually
like
insane.
Oh yeah.
It's
oh, yeah.
actually
No,
not
let me-
normal, you
Let me
guys.
pull up my
It's so good,
Trello.
though.
Hang on, I got Trello for RPS.
Have you watched? Wait, have you
Yeah,
guys
all
watched
of
like The Accountant, like that movie?
You comparing me to an accountant?
I think Katena is like a legit, like some kind of murderer or like some serial killer.
No,
Guy just kills
seriously.
guys, I think.
It's just not normal the amount of organization that he does.
Oh
Like
man.
I remember like when I was little, I would try and use calendars because I see people do it in like the cartoons and like reality TV, and then
Uh-huh.
like I would just forget about the calendar.
Yep, me too. You may for
Yeah.
3 or 4
Well,
years.
a big part of that is just getting the habit of it. So like every single day, like as soon as I get off work, off of my Alan Becker shift, I go straight to my Google Calendar, see who I need who I need to talk to. And you know, another really important thing when communicating with people about participating in your projects, also important to mention that they're not getting paid, is to allow them a great level of forgiveness if they don't have anything done. Of course, if they just keep extending their own deadline over and over and over, then they become unreliable. And then at that point, you're just like, okay, clearly this isn't going anywhere. I'm just going to find someone else to do this part. And that will either tell them how serious you are, or it will tell them, okay, I'm done trying.
Yeah.
What was my original point? Shoot.
Something about rock paper scissors.
uh,
I think.
Oh yeah, no. I allow people to have extensions all the time. Like if they ask for a few more days, I'm like, yeah, of course, that's totally fine. I have until February to release this thing. Like they have all the time that they realistically want, but I'm having them set their own deadline so that in their mind they have a deadline, and then I can just remind them of that. So, but you know, if,
Yes.
you know, personal life things can get in the way all the time. It's been happening for as long as I've hosted collabs, and you just need to be forgiving. But not too forgiving, otherwise they're going to take advantage of it.
You know, the one thing I also noticed, Atena, is
Yeah.
it helps a lot if you reach out to these people like on a one-on-one basis, you know?
Oh yeah.
Instead of doing like an at everyone or like a group message. Because a lot of people, they can just hide their accountability behind group messages and just say like they never got it, you know?
That is
But I think-
so real. If I can go on a little rant about that, because when I had
Please
tried
do.
so like all these that I'm highlighting, everything in yellow here, these are all of the extra entries that need to be done. And now they are all currently assigned as of yesterday, which is, oh my god, it took so much communication. But months ago, I had set up a private collab server because I thought, oh, if people want to participate in my collaborations, but I don't want to open it up to the mass public, I can just shoot this invite over to a bunch of people, and then I can ping them in there, being like, hey, I have some spots open for this thing. And I thought that was going to be great. I spent a lot of time into it, and it did not work at all. I think maybe 1 or 2 people used it.
Damn.
Even after I was like, hey, I'm hosting this collab. Do you want to join this? Do you want to join this server so that you can like choose a part? And they were all like, almost all of them are like, yes, of course, that sounds awesome. And then I would shoot them a link, and then they'd never get back to me. So when I finished Dojo's Got Talent, I knew that I couldn't rely on that server anymore. So then I switched to direct messages, which is just a lot more self-maintenance and people management, which is, you know, not the most fun thing in the world, but it works. It works so much more efficiently than just grouping a bunch of people up into one place and saying go at it, because they're not going to go at it. You know, a lot of people need someone else to hold them accountable, which again, the whole calendar thing.
And you know how I know this? You know how I know this?
Yeah, what's your experience?
I'm one of those people.
Yeah.
I'm one of those people.
Yeah.
I ghost so many collabs just so easily, and the only collabs I end up finishing are the ones that actually like give me DMs and like constantly remind me about it.
Yep.
Okay.
That is.
100%.
I'm guilty. All right, I'm guilty.
I actually think it has. I think there's actually something tangible that you can tie to it, because something I've learned about myself is I have object permanence, which for those of you who don't know is like if something's not in your vicinity, it kind of ceases to exist in your mind's eye or your scope or memory until it's re-entering into your space again. Then you're like, oh yeah, I have a mom because she texted me and I remember now she exists.
Yeah.
The same thing happens with projects, except they're already non-tangible already. So when there's something there that's non-tangible, not in front of me, doesn't present itself, it kind of will cease to exist unless I have something that's like, hey, remember this? And then everything floods back in, and I'm back on track, back on board, and I'm like, oh yeah, and then I'll knock it out. So I've realized that object permanence can also be tied towards deadlines and also be tied towards non-tangible things that you're doing. are creating. In this case, a collab that you're part of, it's never actually going to be tangible in front of you or around you. But if it's like not in like on one of my Discord tabs that I am regularly going to see or open to or pinged at me, I might just forget it entirely, pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, bullying works really well on me.
Well, I also see in chat some people are like, "I'll just a great way to get people into your collab. Just piss them off, or just bug them constantly." That might work for some people, but like, oh my god, I have a personal story. I pretty much ignore almost all of my requested DMs now because they've just become flooded with like either the simple hello message or it's someone trying to which like you never respond to those is my own personal rule. If you actually want to talk to me, start with something interesting, get my attention. But the other half of them are people trying to invite me to collabs, and there's this one dude who I think for over a year now at least has been sending me a completely new message every time, inviting me to the same collab. But he custom writes like a book trying to convince me to join. And it's so absurd. Like, it's a wall of text every single time. He's like, "Oh, my humblest apologies. You must not have seen this. Mr. Lieutenant 360, it would be a great pleasure to have you join my,
Who is it, chat?
my wonderful collab."
Who is it?
If they want to out themselves, they can. But like,
Spill the
oh my,
beans.
like that pisses me off so much. Like if I don't respond, it's probably because yes, I probably didn't see it, but also probably because I'm just not interested. My god. No, but that's one of the things that easily irritates me, is when people they don't stop asking after the millionth time. Like, if it didn't work the first 500 times, why would it work the 501st time?
That actually works for me though. Like that.
You can wear him down.
Dude, there's a specific collab. Okay, I don't know if chat knows this. They probably know who it is. I forgot who it was though. But dude, I get one message like a year from this one dude who would just ask me to join a collab, and like he would just make like the most weirdest convoluted sentence to ask me to join, and then I would just say no every time. And then like I think it was this year. They messaged me again this year, asking me to join a collab, and like, "Oh, yo, Hyun, buddy, old pal, hey, remember me from 2 years ago when I messaged you last year? You want to join this collab this time, please?"
It's like same time next year.
God damn it, dude! Fine, dude, just leave me alone. I'll join your freaking collab, man. Dude, chat, do you know who it is? I forget who it was. The collab's probably gonna come out later this year. Anyway. I don't know. I'm in like 7 collabs, so I don't know. I can't keep track.
Yeah, I joined the Mirror collab recently, and then as soon as I joined, you were like, "Wait, I'm still here. Wait, don't replace me."
Okay, that's different because they said they're gonna kick everyone out that didn't make progress on the 14th, and I legit don't want to get kicked out. I don't want to get kicked out of that one.
That seems a little intense, in my opinion. At that point, message them individually, because they all probably have something going on personally. Some of them need to be reminded. Some of them probably just need to drop out. I feel like
to be fair though, I think they extended it like 3 times.
Oh man, can I get on that? Because that pisses me off as well. Extensions are terrible for your reputation.
I love extensions. I love extensions.
There is such a thing as controlled extensions where you intentionally prepare to have an extension, just because you know that people are going to need that second reminder. Do not use that often. Use that very sparingly, or else people are going to find that pattern and then they're going to recognize it and abuse it. Pardon me, my bad. But the more that you give people an extension, the less likely they are to actually finish on time, because they're going to expect more extensions. So at that point, you either need to message the people who have agreed to participate directly to see if they will, or don't give them an extension.
Bro, it's like a sociological war when it comes to hosting these damn collabs.
It kind of does, yeah. It's a lot
like
of
you gotta
people
think about
management.
like the ins and outs.
It's
this is
people management. Go
this is
ahead.
completely unrelated, but like every 5 minutes, I just see a message in the chat. Why are they pissing, bro? Every 5 minutes.
Well,
it's
you're
just a
all
new
joining
viewer
us.
that
Why
just
are they
happens to come in.
pissing?
We're all
Joining us,
humans,
man.
so you know.
Guy just pisses, dude. What?
Guys.
What?
Guys, we do it every day, okay? Everyone in this chat
Every
pisses. Why are you
day.
so... Yeah.
Everyone's pissing. Yeah, look at you right there. See that
Yeah,
little
we all
stream?
piss,
That
guys.
teeny tiny
Yeah,
stream of
calm down a little
yours. Weak.
Yeah. Weak.
What a weak stream over there.
I don't know. I think extensions are good. It's just I don't like the long extensions. If you know what I'm like, if they extend it for like another 6 months or so, or like 3 months.
Oh yeah, no.
Then like
There's
everyone's
one.
just gonna forget.
Yeah, exactly. There's one collab that I joined like a couple months ago, and they set a deadline for January. I'm like, I'm gonna forget about it until like the week before.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's like the worst thing you can do if you're hosting a
I
collab.
feel like
make it relevant, keep it relevant.
I think extensions are good, and like it's fine to have multiple extensions, but I feel like you should just keep them short, just so people just don't forget about it.
Or like in my case, I gave out kind of generous extensions when I was hosting Freefall, but that's also because I was able to continue the hosting process without
Yeah.
being held up on one person. So the collab was still happening. They were at any time able to finish their parts and send it to me. Of course, by the time everyone was done, you know, I'd come back to them and be like, okay, well, if you're not going to be able to finish it, you know, then you're out. But, you know, if there's like that was my workaround when it came to like extensions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not against extensions. You just have to be careful with how you use them and how frequently you use them. Because if you do it too frequently, then generally that tells your participants that you're not very confident on your final deadline, and that they can keep pushing it because they know that you're going to keep extending it until you're done.
You got to be an alpha when you host a collab.
Yeah, you really do. You really do. It's like
Oh, man.
it's funny, but like it does pay off to have like confidence and
You
kind of know what you're saying.
stand your ground,
you know?
yeah.
It's kind of crazy because they can kind of smell your fear.
The line doesn't
I'm
give out
sorry.
extensions.
Someone pointed this out. You guys aren't peeing.
No, I'm just. I stopped peeing like 20 minutes ago. I like the we have good
See,
vibes in here.
No,
I
I'm
could be
just
peeing.
I'm extremely well hydrated, so my piss is like alpha 0. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
It's just
okay,
completely clear because I'm
Got it.
very well hydrated.
You pissing air.
Unlike a 10 over here who's got like freaking I don't know what color that is.
I got
Right.
kidney failure.
Yeah. You shouldn't have your morning color pee in the middle of the day. That means your liver. That means your liver is overworking.
Are you saying your pee in the morning is
Your
gray?
pee in the morning should be dark. That means that your liver did its job overnight, as it should be. But if it's like that in the middle of the day, then you actually have something going on. The more you know.
Stone fun facts.
I got you. I'm full of them.
You're full of something else too.
Yeah.
Pissed.
Piss.
I was gonna say something but I forgot.
Oh, shoot.
Was it about extension? Oh no, I forgot.
Well, how about we talk about projects that may require funding? Because that's a fun conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have realized personally that in order for Gravity, the movie, to make any progress, is that I'm going to need to actually, have a funding plan. Because trying to rely on people's kind volunteer work for a project of that scale just doesn't quite work out logistically. As much as I wanted to just, make a movie for free, essentially, it's also not really fair to the people wanting to put their own time into your project with a proper pipeline and references that they have to stick to and so many rules and yada yada. there are some projects that can get so big that they do need money, and that could be a huge hurdle. I think a lot of the time I think people are likely to try and fundraise. I think some people in this community have just paid out of their pockets for their own. Are you okay, Lutzar?
I was sitting up. I'm sorry. Go on. Sorry. I hiccuped and then I was sitting up. My bad. Go on.
No, you're good. There's some people in the community who have fully funded their animations, some of which you have seen on the Dojo YouTube channel, from their pockets. Obviously, I'm not going to say who did what. That's for them to disclose. But there are also some who just work with a bunch of their friends, and I think that's also, fine, so long as everyone's on the same page and you're not like intentionally trying to take advantage of them. Then that can be fine, but it gets tricky,
Yeah.
Funding
I
is
hate
weird.
money.
I hate money.
So much. I can't wait till it goes away and I can just pay everyone in like plants and bread because I much prefer that. It's way more fun. Money sucks. It's stupid and it should go away.
Yeah,
Truth nuke.
I agree. As the Po Boy said in chat, Tenna's casually soft launching the Gravity Kickstarter. Unironically, I'd like to, and that's probably what I eventually will do. I'm just not so sure about the timing. Because, like, let's take the Doors game, for example, right? I think that had a Kickstarter goal of $42,000. And I think it barely hit that, if I remember right. And if it did go above, I don't think it went above by much.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it was fully funded, thankfully. We'll see it one day. I have faith in Pluto, our savior.
Yeah.
Yes, a savior.
Sorry.
He got a big break recently, so he's in a good place now.
He really did. So
I think that's the move. Just make a game.
No, but so in order to fund the production of an entire movie and have an entire team and be able to pay everyone properly is going to cost a lot more than just $42,000. And with using the same community and maybe the same marketing that Pluto did, Gravity wouldn't receive nearly enough funding. Of course, I'd have to actually sit down and think about how much that would be. But like, I feel like I need to build up a lot more reputation in order to, enough outreach to convince people to help fund it. And then if it doesn't, reach its funding, depending on where you're funding it, you either don't get the money or you only get a portion of the money. You also have to consider taxes, and that gets low. They take a larger cut the more money you rate, yada yada. And I feel like that's also got to be really defeating for most artists. Is for their idea to be fully realized, they either have to somehow fundraise it themselves, which is an incredibly difficult task, or they have to just pray that a studio will take their idea and they'll be able to direct it, which a very small percentage of the creative industry gets to do. So I don't know. I'd like to think, like. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I think there's a lot of people don't realize just how expensive funding in animation is.
Oh yeah. Because
it goes exponential. Like even if it's like a stick figure movie or like basic animated characters, the funding goes through the roof if you just really look at it, because you have so many different people working on like every single shot. And a lot of people think like, oh, like how are you making like 40-minute collabs then if that's the case for like no money at all? But that's like completely different because
a
collab is it's a community effort, and you get to just pretty much animate whatever you want besides just the prompt. And an actual animation production, like you have specific things that you have to force. I don't want to say force, but like you have like specific directions of how the characters should look.
Yeah, rigid.
Yeah, it's very, very rigid. So I think in order for to get people to do that, you have to, compensate them because it's not entirely what they want to animate.
Yeah.
And if you telling people to animate something that they don't want to kind of animate is really tough. And so, right.
Yeah, 100%. Man, and it's like you were saying earlier with how expensive it gets. It gets exponentially more expensive, stick figure or not.
Yeah.
Like I could easily see Gravity costing like at minimum, and this is without any proper research, but I could expect it costing at like $250,000 to fully produce.
It's a lot of money.
Yes, it is. I don't even know how I would
It's a lot of green.
Asking
Yep.
for that much is absurd alone, and then
In the
even
lottery at that point.
fully realizing that goal is, I don't know. A lot of people, including myself, see that next to impossible. And then you have Alan Becker just easily raising over $1 million for his game. So,
Like what? Yeah, like I can't. I still can't believe that. Like he can just amass that much money at will.
That's crazy.
I gotta know this. I've said this to Hatena, but I want to know if there's at least just one, and this is like a really slim chance, but like just one person in chat that when he says gravity, do you go gravity from John Mayer? Do you sing gravity from John Mayer? Does it trigger John Mayer in your head?
I've never heard that song.
Gravity.
Hey, don't sing it. Hey, don't sing. We're gonna get copyright for melody. Bro.
Yeah, no, you can't. You can't do that.
Okay, I worked at a coffee shop. For
no,
like
you can
10
sing it.
years.
You can sing it, but with the exact wrong melody.
Or sing it in 1 second increments.
I worked at coffee shops for like 10 years, and John Mayer played every 15 to 17 minutes, I swear, on my life. And that was like one of his only songs, I think, that he really got famous with. And so anytime you say that, it just triggers just that part of the song.
PTSD.
And if you're there and you're Googling Gravity, you'll know what I mean. John Mayer Gravity, it'll work. I promise. And then
It's a good song.
But I just need to know, is there one other person out of all of you, which there's a really slim chance because most of you probably weren't around or didn't have ears yet when it was popular, but
I'm not seeing anything.
I don't see anything. Yeah, it's just
I think you're alone on this
Sorry,
one.
Stone.
That's fine.
Nah,
But
I hear you.
sorry,
It's fine.
Wimbledon had brought up something interesting that I really want to pull up. They said, I like how Monkey Wrench places their even very limited price chart at the end of each episode. The last one was nearly $50,000 for 30 minutes, and that's even low because Surreal takes on most of it, which I assume
That's
is the
super low.
showrunner.
What the heck?
Yeah, no,
That
that's
is insanely low.
incredibly low. But like, I'm just gonna
50,000? Damn.
This is their most recent episode with less than 400,000 views. And by the way, please go watch this series. It is so. I'm gonna skip to the middle of it and just look at how well animated this thing is.
Yeah.
Like, my God. And then I skip to another part and it's just as well animated. Oh
Yeah.
man.
Crazy.
I don't know. This show is insane. But yeah,
They had a
one thing that I
budget for
I love that they do is at the end of all their episodes, they give you a pie chart showing where their expenses go and how expensive it was to actually,
That's
make the
crazy.
episode.
I didn't know that.
Also love this. Love that disclaimer. No AI, come on.
Wow.
show it.
Much respect to them for doing that because they don't have to do that.
Yep, here it is.
That's so
Yep.
cool.
Total episode cost $66,000 for 30 minutes of animation.
That's
Well, I mean,
Well, yeah, animation cost them $41,000. Sound and voice design $9,000. Music $7,000. Music is expensive, by the way. Getting custom tracks.
Yeah.
Voice acting another $6,000. $1,300. Additional design. Oh man.
Dude.
No, but this is a cool way to visualize it.
dude, looking at this pie chart makes me want to look at like an anime episode's pie chart because it would look
Oh, man.
vastly different.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, bro, Chainsaw Man, pull that up. Like, pull up the pie chart.
You see that voice acting little sliver? That's probably way
true.
bigger. Probably way bigger in the
I would be
Japanese
so
anime.
interested in seeing Glitch's pie chart. Glitch
I-
Productions.
I think you
Yes.
guys would be astonished to note that most voice actors they do not get paid as much as you would think.
Oh no,
I
they
actually
do
ended up
not.
working with a lot of them, they do not make nearly as much as you think. Unless it's unless it's a film, you would be shocked. I promise.
Mm-hmm. Unless they are a
Are you
household
talking about
name,
here
they
in
do
the
not make a lot.
West or in Japan or like in the East?
Huh?
Are you talking about here or like in other
Here,
countries?
yeah, like dub.
Yeah, here it's not that high, but I think in other countries it's a lot higher, like
Really?
outrageously high, I think. Wait, Chad, am I wrong about that? Like, you know, in Japan, voice actors get paid like bank, right? Because there's only a few of them, and they get used. That they're pretty much like celebrities over there.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I've heard from voice actors though that it's not a very lucrative career unless your name is already massive in the industry. Like if you're not Tom Kenny, then it's hard to make it.
Yeah.
I love Tom Kenny.
Cost
We need to get him
breakdown,
on.
$30 a second is also extremely low, not even minimum wage. It's almost volunteer work, yeah.
Yeah, dang.
Oh wow. No, but this is cool to see. This is like great reference, and I might even come back to this whenever I maybe in the future try and fully realize Gravity. But that does
Like budget.
unfortunately mean I have officially shelved Gravity as a project until I can get that funding. But I just don't know how long it's going to take. My current goal is to try and make this YouTube thing work, get bigger numbers, and then hopefully one day get the confidence to just do a full Kickstarter.
Maybe win the lottery. Somewhere
Yeah,
along
pretty
the line.
much. So it's
Would you take
unfor-
like a deal from a streaming service like Netflix or something?
No, 100% not. I hate the professional animation industry because they are so abusive to their employees. Like I'm very lucky to be working with Alan, and because our team does not abide by those same rules, and we can actually give our team the breathing room that they need, not just what they want, but the stuff that they need. Like they're able to have their own shifts and work whenever they want without worrying that they're going to be kicked off the team.
We're treated very well.
Yeah. I would like to think so. Obviously as a manager, they don't really tell you everything because there's worry of whatever and whatnot. I'm not going to get into that, but
I wonder. I just wonder how it really is like in the Netflix side of things in the animation industry, because I've heard pretty bad stories, but also I don't know, like there's some animations that turn out really well.
It's
through Netflix too.
I feel like it's 9 to 1 odds that it's still a toxic work environment. Unfortunately, that's the kind of culture that the animation industry, pretty much globally, has been working under for many years. And a lot of it comes down to like the idea of crunch culture. Is that if you're not willing to participate in crunch, which is like putting in absurdly long work hours every day, like working 20 hours a day to get something done, for example, there are some people that are expected to do that. They don't say that they expect you to do that because that, then they could get in trouble legally. But if you don't participate in that, then they're going to let your contract run out and then you're out of a job because they're not going to be able to rely on you for that kind of work. And I absolutely hate that. So I would never wish to work in any studio that supports that ideology at all. The only one that I think I might take up if given the opportunity would probably be Glitch Productions. They're not exactly indie, but from what I've heard, I don't think there's that many, if any, horror stories behind the scenes there. I think they're a very ethical studio, and I hope they are. I can't speak out of confidence because I don't know. I haven't talked to any of the animators there yet, but like you don't hear about any of that stuff. I don't know. For me, the only option to get Gravity funded would be to kickstart it myself and fund it with donations, essentially. which sucks, but that's, you know.
Yep. Money once again.
Dumb.
Keep
Let me
up.
make you bread. Just tell them that's what it'll be. Is they can I'll make bread, and then they can work bread. What I'll make, and I'll grow broccoli. I can grow broccoli and
So yeah, Hatena.
make bread.
So instead of $200,000, would you take 200,000 pound of bread?
No,
Freshly
probably
baked.
probably
Yes.
like 200 loaves of bread, spread out, not all at once.
200 loaves of bread or 200,000 loaves of bread?
No, 200 loaves of bread, spread out.
Mm,
That's a lot of bread. I'm telling you.
that is
I'm
a lot.
telling you, that's probably
That's
a
a
few
lot
years
of bread, but like,
You wouldn't have to eat anything else ever again.
Trust me,
But,
I make
like,
the best
You're set.
bread too.
I'm
Like, it's
I'm
so-
I'm good. I don't really eat that much bread anymore, so
That's
I
wrong.
think I'll
Well, you
pass.
haven't had my bread. Then. You haven't. That's the thing.
Well, give me a taste of your bread. Put your bread in my
I will.
mouth.
I will do that. I make honey. It is a honey bread. So it's.
Oh, dude, honey and bread is
Honey
the
white bread.
best combo. Like anything
It's
with
a
honey.
white bread. It's so good.
Oh my god.
Me just
Yes.
eating plain old white sliced bread.
Yes, bro.
It's the best white bread you'll ever
I
have in
mean,
your life.
Bro.
I can't tell you how many loaves of bread I've thrown out because it just gets old and moldy. Because I just don't eat it.
You will eat this immediately. You'll eat it like
I'd eat it right now.
Well, will I?
I'd eat it while I'm pissing.
You would. I promise you would. I'm absolutely certain. You'd be like, "What? This is how bread's actually supposed to be?" And I'm like, "Yeah, yeah." Isn't that crazy? And they're like, "Yes, this will fund my project." And I say, "Yeah." And we'll hype up for 25 minutes. The end.
Just feed the animators, get
Yeah.
them fed.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, how did we get to bread?
I don't know.
I was like,
We were
wait.
talking about money,
Money,
money
you
bread.
can't
Yeah.
Oh, bread like dough. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Actual bread.
Chad, if you want us to get back on topic, please consider subscribing.
People before we
And if
went
you
live were guessing how long we were going to stay on topic for.
And if you don't, I can
know what?
tell you my secret to growing plants every year because I did have that written down.
Dude, Stone, speaking of plants, dude. So like I was eating dinner with my parents, right? And like when we left, my dad was in someone's yard, like picking someone's plant. I'm like, what the hell
Dude,
is he
I'm your
doing?
dad.
And then like
would
he's
do
like,
that.
dude, if you pick this and then you plant it, it'll grow. So we need these for our backyard because it's like it's kind
do
of
that.
rare. I was like, what the heck? Are you even allowed to do that? How does it even grow like that?
Oh my god, dude! I do that same thing. We go on a walk, and this lady had a beautiful cherry tree, and I was like, "I'm there." She dropped cherries, and so I just started collecting some of them. They were just on the sidewalk, and I'm like, "I'm gonna
Do
go."
dads just do that? Is that a dad
Yeah.
thing? Like just
Yeah.
collecting?
I mean, it was just gonna get washed away, so I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go make more trees like this." And so I'm like just like a toddler, just putting stuff in his pockets, like
Damn.
I'm technically home. But yeah, I would 100% do that. Actively, actually do that. But I do have a secret for growing plants. Do you want to know my secret to grow plants?
Hey, might as well, right?
Yeah. So
Do you
there
piss on
is
them?
one. Huh? No. Yeah. Well, you can do that, but I don't recommend it. But one major issue when growing things is that the information that's provided to you about when you plant something in the ground is usually vague and off. So, for instance, if you're growing broccoli, it'll be like, if you're in this hemisphere of the planet, grow between January to April. And it's like, okay, well, that's super broad, and that's not very specific to my region. And if I plant this at the wrong time, it may not come up, or when it goes to mature, it might die off because of it getting too cold or too hot, right? I have a Giga Chad hack for this, okay? Whatever you grow, okay, every single year, whatever you want to grow, throw the seeds in your yard randomly. You could have a specific spot to do this or just wherever you want. I let some of my plants grow, bolt, which is where they drop the seeds, and I just let the seeds drop wherever. And how I know when to plant in like my specific garden boxes is those plants will by themselves start popping out of the ground because the conditions are
Mm.
so I just let nature tell me for my specific area when those plants are ready to go in the ground. And you can
So
grow
if
anything
you
want,
see
no
them
knowledge.
growing, you just plant more of those things.
Yep, with zero knowledge, you can just take a handful of mixture of seeds one year, throw them everywhere,
What the hell?
and then the next year when they start popping up, you just go, "Oh, I know that's a brassica. I can grow all of my broccoli now," and just go plant them where you want them to, and you'll have it perfectly timed with nature, exactly for your specific region. High five! High five!
Yeah.
Chad, did you know that? Bro, I need to apply this to my next animation for sure.
So exciting! It gets me so jacked up.
It's gonna be like the end of the world in the zombie apocalypse, and Stone's gonna be fine.
I will
Like,
be
he's
fine, dude. I'll
He'll
be
have his own little ecosystem.
I do, dude. I'd be so good.
Oh man.
Anyway, that's my
we're
take.
already off topic. Can we talk about something else funny?
Yes.
I want to talk about something else funny. Yeah.
Yes, Linsar. So do you want to talk
Oh wait, I
about
know what
something
it is.
funny?
I know what it is. I think.
Yeah, you want to talk
Probably.
about something funny?
Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Why are you riling me up like a dog?
I'm telling you to talk about something funny.
Oh, you want me to talk about something funny?
Yeah!
Oh! I thought you were just like, you want to talk about something funny? I'm like, yeah, I want to talk about something funny. You want to talk about something? Yeah. I thought it was
want to
gonna
talk
go
about
back
something
and
funny.
forth.
You want to talk about something funny?
Yeah.
So excited.
Alright, yeah, I'm pulling this up.
Okay, so for context, what was it? Literally like yesterday, I think, or like was it yesterday? Oh my god,
Yeah,
it was.
yesterday.
It really was
night.
yesterday. Okay,
Yeah.
so yesterday night, I was bored and I decided to open up Flash 8, grab this funny audio file that I saw on Twitter, and then I animated over it. And I thought it was the funniest thing ever, so I showed it to all my friends. We were all crying of laughter, Hatena included.
Let me play it.
Yeah,
I need to see.
here it is. You can play it.
That's it.
It's the freaking Half-Life 2 freaking clipping noise.
Oh, that's a gift.
Oh man.
I was sobbing, and it blew up.
Yeah,
it literally.
has, like 2 million views on Twitter right
2.1
now.
million.
69,000 likes. But the
It literally
funniest,
blew up.
yeah, the funniest
Yeah,
part
go
to
on.
me is my retweet has more likes. Somehow.
He has 90,000 likes.
92,000 likes compared to his
Hey.
69. But you're still as
Not really how I
don't
imagined the stick
understand.
figure renaissance, but I'll take it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
You know
I
what's
don't know.
crazy is I'll never make anything that good in my whole life.
Dude, like I was just like flooding like all of our friends with just updates on who liked this tweet because there are so many big people liking this tweet. Tomska liked and retweeted this. And I'm like, what the hell? Like I literally was like, it happened like a few hours ago. I was like driving home from McDonald's picking up food for my family, and all of a sudden I see Tom Scott Ridgewell just liked it, reposted, and I'm like, what the hell? I like ran inside.
Yeah.
What if
even
freaking like
the
Barack Obama was in the bathroom just randomly starts
you
liking
probably
it.
saw it too.
Yeah.
It happened.
Oh, and then what was it? The RDT, whatever that Roblox news account.
Oh yeah,
People liked it.
the Roblox news account liked it.
Yeah.
Caleb City liked it. I'm like, what?
What the hell?
Yeah.
My
One of
phone's
the
been blowing up
directors
all
of
day.
Smiling Friends liked it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It was,
That's
so-
crazy.
but like he had also just released a video like 2 or 3 days earlier that he put so
Yeah.
much more effort into.
Got like 200 likes.
Yeah, it's so underperformed.
Yeah,
Like we were all
that's how it
disappointed
is,
about it.
man.
But yeah, I'm
Very
gonna
so-
pull that one up. I can't play the audio, of course. It's
Yeah,
copyrighted music,
mhm.
but like, it's good.
I saw this
Oh,
one.
You can hear it. You can hear it. Okay.
I was about to say, is it not playing?
We're good.
Okay.
My bad.
Yeah, I posted this pretty bad timing. I posted it at like 3 a.m. on a Wednesday. But I posted it. It got like 200 views. I was a little disappointed, but like like every single time I upload one of these videos, it's always like this might not blow up, but that's okay because it still looks good regardless. That's like my mindset that like pulls me through all of these. Like if something flops, it's like whatever. But
Yeah.
I was a little disappointed because this is like one of the things I put in the most effort in. And I was the most experimental with. but yeah, it had 200 likes before the other animation, and then like once I realized, like once like the other animation with the Gmod and everything like started blowing up, I just was like, it like once it hit 1,000 likes, I'm like, okay, I feel like this is gonna like go big, so I'm gonna quickly link it at the bottom. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry, like I don't mean to be that guy, but please gas this, please. I put so much more time into this, and it got like an additional like 1,800 likes, and I'm like, okay,
yeah. It's got 100,000 views right now.
Oh yeah,
So, you
thank
know.
God I did that.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Here's
be
the
that
original
guy.
video.
Dude, I know the guys that you're talking about. Yo, what the hell?
Anyway, I thought
Well, yeah,
that's been entertaining over the last 24 hours.
No, seriously.
Damn, congrats though.
Thank you. It's still
Got a
going.
Twitter
It's
hit,
still, I'm
yeah.
still
Hey,
getting notifications.
That's a
It's
good
so cool.
message to the chat, you know? Like, you never know what's gonna blow up, so you just might as well just post it.
Just be funny. Be funny. Being funny is better than being good.
Yeah.
Apparently.
It genuinely is on
It's
our
the
That would be
unfortunate
turquoise,
reality.
That's the exact same thing that happened for Meme Dream, and I hate it. Because that was my most shitposty collab, and then it ended up getting 600,000 views. I was pissed off. I still am pissed off.
guy doesn't like it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Throw away your W's like that. That's crazy.
Man. Alright, well, guys, I have an animation that I want to show you all.
Please show us, please.
One thing that we haven't done in a while is featured animations.
Whoa,
I'd like to do that again.
We gotta bring those back, bro.
Oh yeah, we're bringing them back. So here's
Yes.
I was talking about this earlier today with my good friend Jin, the sound guy.
The Jin?
Oh,
yeah,
man,
the Jin,
bro. Oh,
the
my
degenerate.
I hate that guy, man.
Bro, get the. Why'd you even bring him up, bro?
No, but he did a joint over just about a year ago now actually with Space Donut, Shifty, and Acely.
Oh, I know this
forgot
joint. Oh my
existed.
God.
Yeah, it's called the Ads.
You're
joint.
showing that? Okay.
Yes, I am. And it's pretty good, and I don't know. I wanted to show it.
What? I haven't seen this.
It's very involved.
This one's good. I'm just gonna mute it just in case.
Yeah.
But yeah,
What?
Ooh,
I don't know who animated who.
physics.
I think you could probably figure out by their styles, but
Acely animated black, Jin animated blue, Donut.
yo,
yeah, the
And
donuts
animated.
red.
Yeah, red.
Yeah.
This is my kind of.
Was that what I think it was?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Question.
Right.
Not at all.
Oh, hey,
Those are just,
yo, hey!
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's his third
All
leg.
right,
It's third
okay,
leg.
all right. That's
It's his
crazy,
third
dude.
leg.
Okay, red shifty, red shifty.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy. Okay, that's
Oh,
oh,
Dude,
so
when
this
this
is a
dropped,
great
this was the
start.
funniest thing ever.
dude. Too soon. Too soon. That's crazy.
Oh, man. I
great.
gotta kick you that. I was disappointed that I forgot about this, but just Jin reminded me of this today, and I was like, "Hang on, I'm gonna pull this up in the Dojocast."
Dude, I love this joint so much.
Oh,
man.
I can't see my eyes are close to the sun. My eyes are all-
You sound nervous. Why do you sound nervous?
Can we feature that? Can we even feature that one? I don't know if we can feature that one.
Yeah, we're fine. It's been long enough, right?
You're fine.
Well,
I
I actually have to piss now.
I canonically
Hold on,
can't.
you guys.
Well, go.
But you are.
All right.
What? Oh,
You're
actually,
in the
how
right,
convenient.
you're in the right place.
All right, I finished.
that's your piece.
All right, good. See, just that easy. All right, well, I'm gonna open up the chat to. Oh, we haven't done this in a while too. Q&A.
Whoa!
Oh,
that's-
I forgot
Man,
about that.
and then we'll wrap up after this. But ask away, man. It has been a while since we've done this.
Yeah, actually. What have we been doing the last Dojocast?
Oh my god, we've been doing a lot of stuff since the transition
broke
to the
structure.
new channel. We did.
Yeah.
But we're returning to structure. It's okay.
We're returning back.
Return of the Mac.
Oh, another one.
Are you guys gonna wash your hands after this? Probably not.
No.
I mean,
I
like,
washed
I'm
my hands
not
before
like you
this.
see me. My hands are on my hips. I ain't touching anything.
I touched everything, man. I gotta wash it, bro.
Yeah,
Can
I
you
used
can you
up
flush
all the
flush
toilet
mine
paper.
for me?
I'm doing the opposite. I'm never washing these hands now.
Yo, wait, does anyone do the toilet paper on like the toilet seat thing?
I do.
I do because it's so disgusting.
Oh,
I'm not touching
weird.
that. I hate public restrooms. First of all, like
Oh,
I
I
will
can't
literally
do
hold it until I get home. I don't care.
Me too.
I do not
Me
care.
too. I do
Wait,
not care.
okay. You want to know the most optimal public toilet strategy?
Hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
here's what I do. Toilet paper, obviously, on the seat, right? Okay.
Mhm.
This is when you have to do number 2, by the way. Okay, emergency situation, right?
Yeah, it's a panic already.
Okay, so what you do is you toilet paper on the seat before you even go.
Okay.
You load up on toilet paper. You make like at least four wipeable was it
Units.
ammo, right?
Yeah.
So like I'm pulling toilet paper and then I'm setting it up, right? So I got like a magazine of toilet paper, about like at
Yeah.
least 5 wipes, right?
Yeah.
And then once you have all that ready, and then you go, right? Right after, you can just wipe, like machine gun wipe, and then and then you flush, and then you're out of there. It's like you don't sit there marinating and freaking,
Dude,
and
that's
whatever.
true.
It minimizes your toilet seat to ass contact, right? It's only like a few
Yeah,
seconds.
that's
Like you're out of there so fast. It's crazy.
Dude, that's okay. Someone just mentioned this too. I don't even know what I'm gonna do because I haven't gone out. I haven't been in public in like 100 years now. Like in a scenario where I don't have access to get to my bathroom at home. But in the last like I don't know year and a half, I converted to using a bidet. I barely
Oh my God,
have.
how
I have
is
one too.
that?
Yeah, I have one too.
So what? I don't even know. Like I don't even think I'm gonna survive. Like it was already a problem public restrooms, but now I'm so accustomed to bidet that like, dude, I don't know what is like. I think I just jump into something sharp and just hope for like I hope I die or something. Like, cause I don't know what to do. There's no way I'm gonna make it now.
Are bidets that good? I've never tried it.
Oh, dude,
It's that
They
good.
suck.
It's
It is
that
like-
good.
Oh,
I was a bidet
you
non-believer.
You like the water going up your butt?
dude,
It's
it doesn't
weird.
go. But
It's
Yeah,
weird.
it feels good. It feels good.
It
It
feels
doesn't go to the butt.
terrible. It
Right
feels like I'm
cleaner.
being molested.
dude, it gets you
No.
way cleaner, and you save a gajillion dollars. You save so much money.
I
and
guess,
trees.
but like, I have dignity, man. I want to keep my dignity.
so
I
wait.
like trees, dude. I'm good with it. I don't need
Wait.
dignity if there's more trees.
What
Stone.
dignity are you losing?
Yeah.
You're having a clean butt, right?
Yeah,
You're saving money. You're saving toilet paper.
ma'am.
I'm proud. I'm proud of myself.
Dude, it's a win. It's a non-stop win.
It's
Wait, so you don't use
You
toilet
get
paper
water
at all,
going up
Stone?
your butt, right? It's
Very
a little
little.
bit exciting, but
Oh,
it's
okay.
not
I
that
was about to say.
exciting.
I could use like 2 squares. That's it.
it's too much on the senses, you know.
You do get used to it. It was like for the first week, it was a major transition.
Yeah,
But I was committed. I was committed to be like, no, I'm gonna do this. And
Yeah,
then you get
exactly.
over it,
Mm.
and it's complete. You do completely get past it, and it's like
I'm not gonna lie.
Totally get
First
it.
time, I cried. I cried.
It's
But
scary. It's scary the
after
first
that,
time,
though, it was
dude.
fine. After that, it was fine.
I've tried it once. I think that was on my
Oh, that's
my
fine. That's your
mom
problem.
has one. My mom has
No,
one,
that's
and
a
my
problem.
one of my sisters has several in their house. And I tried
That's
it once, and I never went back. I'm like, I'm not missing
No.
out. I'm okay.
You can't do that. Like you have to
I have-
No,
commit
I'm
to
doing
it.
that.
Yeah, that would be literally everyone, in my opinion. If you didn't grow up with a bidet, that would be literally everyone. Like if you went from just regular toilet paper into a bidet, if you do it once and you're considering it after the one use, you're not gonna do it.
I have
There's no
2
shot.
questions.
Yeah.
is the pressure on the bidet adjustable?
Yeah, mine
Yeah.
is. It's scalable. You could start
Oh,
it
wow.
really low where
Like-
it barely comes out at all to like basically shredding your lower half.
I was about to say, like, could it just like completely like
Dude.
punch a hole with water
You
psi?
could.
No,
Break
but
it.
like that's how you get it the most clean. Like for me personally, I like full pressure.
Me too, dude. High five. High five. High
Man,
five. High five.
manual
Oh,
full
no.
pressure. Like
No.
I want a new hole. Like
Yeah, that's what I'm
before I
saying.
leave that bathroom.
No,
I
things
also wanna
things
be
are
fully
supposed to
hydrated.
come. Things are only supposed to come out of that hole, not in.
I'm leaving that bathroom fully hydrated and a new hole in my body, but I am extremely clean. I'm the cleanest person in the entire house.
You want the
this
water to be coming
sucks.
out of your mouth.
This
And so
sucks.
I'm flawless clean, like a sparkly new baby boy.
Wait,
How do
and
you
then,
manage
like,
how do you manage a joint like the ads joint, like between so many people? What a great question. Let's talk about that now.
I have one more question. Okay, whatever. We can move on.
All right, let's answer some questions. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. It becomes a lot of I don't know. It depends on how close you are with them. I assume that joint was made between good friends.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's you just kind of animate your character, and you either have the option of building a little guide for the other guy if you want to do something with that, or help them out in figuring out where they should move, or you just animate however much you want, stop where you are, and then pass it to the next person and let them go. So,
A joint like that is super tricky because it's like
Oh, yeah.
it's 4 people on balancing on one board. Like I don't know
Oh,
how they
yeah.
even planned all that out.
No, that is actually a logistical nightmare. I'm pulling it back up.
Yeah.
I won't play the specific parts. It's okay. But like that. Oh my god. I
Yeah,
really
that's-
and they're, like,
wanna get a
bouncing on
different
it.
file
No pause.
for real.
That is difficult.
No, I'd love to see how they did this. Oh man.
Okay, I have
They
a
can-
question here. Oh wait, did we
Yes.
answer that question?
Well, what's the question?
Just
Go for it.
someone asks, is storyboarding necessary if you were to mimic studio level animation?
Oh,
No, in my opinion.
I think that's the wrong question to ask, in my opinion. The right question to ask regards how many people are going to be working with you.
yeah.
And it's much more of a personal preference on what stages you need to work on your own. But when you work with more people, the more extra stages you need to make sure no communication gets lost and
Yeah.
nothing gets lost in communication. If that makes sense. So I find pre-production stages like that more useful when you're working with a lot of people. But if it's just you, then take whatever stages you believe are necessary for you to be able to pull it off. And if storyboarding happens to be a part of that, then do it.
It's definitely not a requirement if you're solo.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Of course, if it helps you with later stages, it really is just a preference thing.
Yep.
What did Lunsar eat to be pooping this much?
I don't know how much.
Some McDonald's.
No, you can't be doing
that'll
that.
do
That's actually
it.
a fact that I was literally like 15 minutes before the stream. I finally managed to join the voice chat because like my stomach was hurting so bad, and I was literally like sitting on the toilet for so long, like my leg was going like falling asleep. I'm like, I'm sorry for the I'm sorry for the
I've
gross
been
like
there,
imagery, but like
been
In
still.
the bathroom. This is on topic, guys.
Bro,
I'm
your
sparing
legs
you most
fell
of the
asleep
imagery.
on the toilet. That's
It's because I was sitting on it for so long. I'm like, I don't want to get up. I'm like, if I get up, it's over.
So I lose.
Yeah, seriously.
If I lose, I will not let this defeat me.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh my god! Like I came back and I just had to stand for a bit before until the stream started.
I
why
used
he's
to
so
have
tall.
really severe stomach issues to where I was potentially going to be diagnosed with Crohn's disease.
Oh.
Oh,
And
dear.
once I eliminated eating meat, I've since never had any lower abdominal issues. So I don't know if it has anything to do with meat or my body just hates meat for whatever reason, but I used to be the same way, dude. I would like have McDonald's or something, and I would be like keeled over, like there's a knife in my stomach.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. You see any other good questions?
Oh, someone asks how many posters are left. Let me check.
Ooh. And while he finds that out, someone else asks, Stone, are you a hermit?
Kinda, dude. I'm like a druid. I'm like a mythical creature. I only come out
on certain,
That's fair.
certain conditions. This is the most like communication that the world gets from me is the Dojocast for the most part.
Dang. We need to get you back in here, man. We need to get you back to streaming.
I know, dude. I know.
Oh, there's still a lot
It's
left.
alright.
But I think people bought like 5 posters
Oh wow.
during the stream. Yeah, so you still got time if you want to get
Do
posters.
it.
Yes, go get them. Go get them before they're all out. They'll only I'm guessing they're only gonna last about 2 days until they're all out.
Nah, there's no way.
If that.
No, because people are gonna want them so bad, right? Right, Chad?
I might just buy them out, dude.
Right.
I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't pay $35 to buy this poster.
No, don't say you're supposed to sell it. What are you
It's a lot of
doing?
money, dude. That's expensive, bro.
Just blame the tariffs. That's all you gotta do.
I'm not blaming. No, hey, if you don't want to buy the poster, I understand. $35 is a lot of money, bro.
Bro's downplaying his own product.
It really
Buy,
is.
buy Silk Song or something. Isn't that like $35?
It's cheaper, yeah.
It's a good play. It's a good play.
How do I start pursuing animation, like fully animated episodes or something, since I don't consider my small test actual animation? I'm a big supporter of just doing it. Just get into it and then figure it out as you go along, especially if you're just starting out, because the more you think about doing something, the less likely you are to do it. So just get your knees dirty, get your hands dirty, knee deep into it. And you can always go back and fix some things later, but just start doing it. It's really is just as easy as that sometimes.
You can do it. You can. I promise you. You can do it. You just have to go for it.
I don't know about that.
You can do it. Whatever you're doubting yourself about, I don't care. You can do it. I've seen a man with no arms or legs swim. You can do it.
Oh,
I'll believe it when I see it. You know, prove me wrong.
let's
You can
see.
do it.
How much stuff do you intend to be in the? Oh my god! Sorry, 1 second. How much stuff do you intend to be in the stick figure cinematic universe? And does it include anything that already exists? Gravity, Dojo Duels, Doors, etc. Is that the collab universe or is that different?
Are you talking about your Marvel universe?
Yeah, maybe. I don't fully know yet. I know there are some collabs that I have already confirmed that are going to be that aren't mine, that are going to be in the universe. I don't want to say what they are, but the RPS is going to be the first one to kind of try the idea out. So I don't want to plan too much ahead. So at the moment, it's mostly just Stuntman and RPS that are connected, and one other collab. But you're gonna have to wait to find out, or I don't know, join my streams.
Yeah.
There's a question here, saying, could we get a stream where you guys talk about old RSGs? It's always a treat knowing more about them. I'd like that. That'd be a good episode.
I would not do very well because I don't think I know that much about.
We need to get we need to get an oldie on board as a guest, maybe.
We should get McCool back on. He was so ready to do that.
Dude, I was
He was
thinking
so
about
down.
McCool. He would love that.
Oh,
He
we
would
should
love
do
that.
We should get him back on.
Yes. I love
You
McCool.
guys should also let us know in the comments who you would like to see back on the Dojocast, and if your favorite guy hasn't showed up yet, feel free to let us know who you want in general. But we're
They're like,
down
no
to
one.
have people back on. All right. Well, I think we're about done here. Stone, you want to see us out?
Yeah. All right, guys. Hey, listen. I love when you guys leave me comments. It really gets me going. It gets me riled up, and it inspires me to do great things. So please leave a comment about something you liked or remembered from this episode, and join us again next week for more of these episodes just like this. Okay, just like this one, the one that we just did, probably like this.
But
But
the exact same episode, actually. We're gonna
exact
be
same
seeing you in the next
episode.
one.
We're just gonna we're gonna copy it and we're gonna paste the episode. It's not gonna be live.
Dude,
It's gonna
next
seem like it's live.
episode, like instead of pissing, we should be pooping next episode.
Yeah,
Oh my
pooping
god!
episode
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
Pooping episode.
That's good.
Oh man.
I'll hold it all week. I'll hold it all week.
Well, next episode is
Down.
69. We got to do something special for 69.
True. Yeah. Well,
So we'll
think
see.
of
We'll see.
something.
We'll see.
Something.
Yes,
Alright.
poop chat. Poop chat. Okay.
Poop.
I actually, dude, I have to piss
God.
so bad right now. It's actually crazy.
Poopy.
Oh my god, like I actually. have to
Goodbye,
piss.
everybody.
Bye guys. Bye guys. Bye guys. Bye guys. Bye guys. Bye guys. Bye
My
guys.
prostate is